Good afternoon again. Can you hear me clearly?
Yeah, it's a little loud.
A little bit loud. Hơi vang một chút em ạ.
Yeah.
Đúng rồi, không phải.
Nhưng mà sao mà cái tập của người ta là nó live phòng này luôn.
Họ toàn vào đây thôi. Okay. Yeah. Is it better now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I think we should start. Yeah. This session is for using social media.
Right.
Yeah, not autonomous.
Is this meeting hall?
Yeah, for room 9.
No, this is room 9?
Yeah.
Well, that's what they said. That's
And you are Carol, right?
I'm a presenter. They said I was in meeting hall 4, room 9.
Yeah, I think this year.
We have changed the room. I don't know. Social media change into room 102.
102.
Sorry, this is for Mr. Joe.
Chin.
Okay, I see.
From Chin, meeting hall 1.
System we don't have any notice. Yeah, we don't know about that. So
Yeah, okay. So the floor is yours now, right?
Yeah. So
We are leaving.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
But if you move to
Can you see? I
we will
think.
show you the way to the new room.
Yeah. But Stacy, I think we should wait for some other minutes because we have to change the room, the physical rooms. Is it?
Where are you, Katie?
Mr. Nibet, if you want to.
I think I'm.
Can you hear me?
If you want to talk to her, just talk here. Yeah, this is the microphone.
Hi, Katie. Can you hear me okay?
Hi. Yeah.
And you are where?
Houston.
Houston, right. Okay, so we're here in Yachang, of course, and I have a presentation, but there's been a lot of confusion about the rooms. So,
Okay.
it turns out that my room was changed to this room, and you are probably, I think they're going to migrate one of us to a different room. I don't really care, but one of us is probably going to be moving. What?
Well, I'll still be here, so.
Yeah, you just stay plugged in. You just stay plugged in. They will come to you. They'll come to you. Don't worry
I'll
about it.
just be here for the ride.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see, is this the camera?
What are you presenting about?
My presentation?
Yeah.
My presentation is called Autonomous Language Learning, Habits, Methods, and Attitudes of Highly Successful Second Language Learners.
Wow.
Did you catch all that? Did you catch all that?
Yeah.
Do you want me to say it again?
Now I got it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Maybe
Okay.
I need a session.
Yeah. Okay, well, enjoy. Let's see what they say. I'll just go wherever they tell me to go. But one of us is probably moving unless you want to co-present.
I'm going to do that later, so.
Thank you.
I don't know.
Cô có chụp được email chuyển không? Cô thấy là cô đã nói, cô la lên từ nãy giờ rồi đúng rồi. Cái email gì?
Excuse me, Mr. Jones, what's the name of your speech?
My speech is called Autonomous Second Language Acquisition.
Autonomous
I hope so.
second language acquisition.
Thấy thông tin gì?
Yeah.
John David.
Đây đang vấn đề của mình đây này.
Autonomous second language acquisition.
I think they have.
Đấy, cái này là tóm lại mình có phải ở đây không? Nếu không phải ở đây thì tại sao ở trên kia nó lại là
tại
cái con này?
đấy cũng là quản lý đây rồi. Tại vì tụi em xem cái
Nhưng mà khi có sai của mình bắt buộc phải làm cái này,
dạ đúng rồi, tại
không
vì
thể nào thay đổi được.
Vì không còn phòng nào đúng không?
Tại vì thiết bị mình đã làm ở đây hết rồi. Tiếng offline là tại vì những cái phòng free kia nó sẽ ok hơn. Có họ.
Maybe we will move to that, June.
So
Because this is the for the online workshop of Miss yeah.
Katherine,
Catherine.
So keep on, we are checking again.
So now you're still looking for members.
Yes, for sure, for sure. Because the organization told me that that room, the other room is your room. And the autonomous system.
yeah, họ đi. Mình ở lại. Okay.
So are they calling you back?
Yeah, yeah.
So you are leaving, not us?
What?
So we are leaving, right?
No?
Yeah, you,
I'm
oh,
leaving.
yeah.
Bye.
Bye-bye. So sad to see you gone. Okay.
I'm gonna go wherever they tell me to go.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's here.
Yeah.
Bye, Katie.
He said bye. Goodbye. Yeah.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
Dạ bây giờ gọi
Do you
hỏi
have participants for the presentation?
Because this room is for online.
Sure.
I think we still have time for your presentation. You only need 12 minutes, right?
Chị chạy gần chết mà chị đâu có liên quan gì tới đâu.
Yeah, but are there people to watch the presentation?
I think the second one, he hasn't shown up yet, so
Ask your moderator, I'm leaving, and then you have the room. The room's yours.
yeah. I am the moderator.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye. Thank you. Goodbye. See you tomorrow. Okay, Kathy, I think that we should start now, right now. Okay. So, okay. I will have to the introduction, right? Okay, can you see the note that reminds you the time of the presentation? 5 minutes left, or you can time it yourself.
Me?
Yeah, I think if we start right now, we would have enough time until the next
Mình sử dụng
session.
cái đồng hồ trên.
Yeah.
Mình sử dụng cái đồng hồ trên đó.
Yes, em dùng đi. Okay, good afternoon.
You want me to start talking?
Yeah. If you run over time, we will have the note to remind you. But if you can time it your way, it's okay.
Yeah, I'll time it on my phone.
Okay, so we should start right now. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, so I will move here.
To this session.
All right. Good afternoon, Ms. Katherine Anderson. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of VIC2022 Organizing Committee, I would like to express our appreciation for your participation and contribution to our convention success. I'm Dan Thanh Nguyen, the room moderator, and today we have a distinguished speaker from the US, Ms. Katherine Anderson. She earned a BA Secondary English Education at Murray State University and an MA in TESOL at the University of Memphis. She has worked in the virtual classroom since 2020 and became a virtual English fellow for students and government officials from Khánh Hòa province. And today she will share with us her presentation on using social media in the ELL classroom. Okay, the floor is yours now. Thank you very much.
Right. Thank you. Thank you so much for that nice introduction, and thank you participants for giving your time to listen to my presentation this afternoon. So here is what I want to talk to you about today is using social media in the English language classroom. So we know that social media is a part of our life. It's something that is inescapable and vital to participating in the modern world. So when we use social media, we are providing our students with an authentic way to build connection and community. Some things that can be difficult to do on the virtual classroom are to build those connections and build that classroom community that forms naturally in the in-person classroom. But using social media is a great way to foster these relationships that would naturally form outside in the in-person classroom. And it is also a great way or a great opportunity to use authentic language. The point of social media is communication. And so encouraging students to use the target language, which in our case is English, in social media, causes them to use language in an authentic way and also learn special language that has to do with the internet. So today I'm going to share with you some English challenges in the form of an English challenge toolbox that I have developed during my time as a virtual English language fellow and a virtual English language teacher. So today I have broken down my English challenge toolbox into 4 categories. The first one is brain teasers, then I have tongue twisters, speaking challenges, and conversation starter. I'm going to give you a few samples of each category, and then at the end I want to share a larger file with you that contains a few of the English challenges that I have shared with my students over the course of my teaching virtually online. So the first category is brain teasers. I like to share with my students these puzzles. They're called VIC puzzles. I really like to use these puzzles with my advanced students. They're really great because they encourage the students to sort of use their brain to think in English and not just translating. So these puzzles, you have to use the whole picture in order to understand them, and they're a good way to build vocabulary and English understanding because you have to use the whole picture, not just the words. And so, for example, we'll look at number 3. The word is a million, but if you can look, the second I is actually a 1. So the phrase is actually 1 in a million. So this is a puzzle, but the 1 in a million is also a common phrase for English. Or number 6, we have stand in the word me. So we can make this puzzle and understand that stand by me, which is another phrase in English, and it means, to support someone if you stand by them. So this is a puzzle that my advanced students really enjoyed because it got them thinking, but it didn't feel academic. And we could play this on WhatsApp, so I would send these out on our WhatsApp class group, and the students could send answers and discuss back and forth about what they thought that the answer might be. And so by that, we were able to build community in the classroom and also keep practicing our English outside of class in a way that was fun and engaging. The next brain teaser I want to share with you is a riddle. So I use these for my advanced and my beginner classes, but I think my beginner classes enjoyed them more. And I use these, the students would read the question, so why did the robot go on summer vacation? And then they would also add the meaning. If the students were having a hard time, then I would send them an example of me saying the question and then the answer, and then they could just copy it back and say it in their own report. So I've put some examples of student responses, and so I wanted to share one with you quickly. So this is a student from one of my beginner classes performing this English challenge about the robot.
Why did the robot go on summer vacation? He needed to recharge his battery.
So you can see that the students were able to practice their speaking, and also they got to learn a riddle. The next section is called tongue twisters. And tongue twisters are a way to practice sounds. So I have a few examples here of tongue twisters that I used in my beginner and advanced classes. I usually like to choose tongue twisters that were targeting problematic sounds for language learners. So in this one, we have the CH sound in Chuck. And we also have the homophones of wood and wood. So students were able to learn that the double O and the OU, even though they make the same sound in wood, they're actually two different words. And we can practice saying those together. The next tongue twister I wanted to share with you is if a dog chews shoes, whose shoes does it choose? We use this to differentiate between the sound of CH and SH. And I wanted to share a student example with you quickly of students practicing this. This can be an activity that is scaffolded up or scaffolded down depending on the level of your student.
If a dog chews shoes, whose shoes does he choose?
So in this example, the student is a beginner, and so we took it slow and focused on pronouncing the sounds correctly. But in a more advanced class, I would encourage the students to speak more quickly and at a more natural pace, because the fun thing of a tongue twister is being able to say it as quickly as possible while also keeping a correct pronunciation. The next section in the English Challenge Toolbook is speaking challenges. And I like speaking challenges because it gives the student a chance to practice the material that we covered in class. And so, for example, in this English challenge, we have discussed leaving a voicemail. And so on WhatsApp, I asked the students to leave me a voicemail describing when our next class will meet. So this is a high structure speaking activity, meaning the students have been taught a structure, a form on how to speak and what vocabulary to use. And this is just a way for them to practice it and practice using correct pronunciation and practice using the forms. And there is a right and a wrong answer because we know when the next class meets. So this is an easy way to judge whether the students understood the lesson or not. Some other examples of speaking challenges are asking a question using vocabulary that was used in class. So what is something that you need to do ASAP? And then I gave an example, and then the students can come up with their own example of doing something ASAP. I use this acronym because this is a common business acronym and our students were studying business English. And then another example of a speaking challenge, again, is accepting an invitation or declining an invitation. This is a high structure speaking activity. We have given the students lots of vocabulary and structures to use. So it should be easy for them to be able to come up with an example of accepting an invitation or declining an invitation. They would record this response on WhatsApp so that I could hear their response. This is a good thing for again in the virtual classroom because it's sometimes difficult for students to have a turn to speak. So this is a low stress way for everyone to get opportunity to speak in the classroom. The final section is conversation starters, and these are more open-ended. And so for these English challenges, I try to give something that the students can talk about outside of the group chat to help build community. This is a close-up picture of something that is an everyday item, but it might be something that it's from an unusual perspective. So for this one, it's actually the inside of a pepper. But students were able to guess on WhatsApp and discuss what they thought the image might be, and then I would reveal the answer at the next class. So this is a good community building activity where students can practice their English and also have fun. So it's authentic conversation outside of class, helping the students build those relationships so that they can be confident when they come to class to practice the skills that they're not good at. Finally, this is a story, and the students can look at the photos, look at the drawings, and tell a story in their own words. And so we did this on WhatsApp, and it was really interesting to hear the different stories that the students could come up with based on the same pictures. So in short, these are some activities that you can use on social media like WhatsApp, Zalo, or Facebook to help you build community and encourage your students to practice English outside of class time. So at this time, I would like to allow any questions that you might have about the presentation.
Okay, yeah, we would like to thank you for your presentation. And now, if the participants here, you have any questions for our presenter? Okay. And for the online, we haven't. Oh, yeah, we have two questions from the online audience. Which English challenges do students respond to best? Miss Katie, yeah.
Yes. So the students really enjoyed these rebus puzzles. I've had a lot of interaction from our advanced students with the rebus puzzles. And these are online. You can find them just by doing an online search. This type of puzzle is called a rebus puzzle. And they really enjoyed that. And then the students also enjoyed any kind of conversation. So the students enjoyed guessing about this image and trying to figure out what it might be. I think anything that is sort of perceived as more fun and not academic, the students respond to better, especially as not being homework. And also anything that's something that is quick to respond to that doesn't take a long time. I tend to get more responses from that because the students can respond quickly on their phone.
Yeah, I think it makes sense. And the second question is, what challenges are the best for different English proficiency levels? Yeah, I mean, if we want to differentiate the student, yeah.
Yeah.
Which one is the best? Yeah.
So the rebus puzzles are best for advanced students because it requires more prior knowledge and a greater base knowledge of English, so that you might have some knowledge of common words and common expressions in English. So this is definitely better for advanced students. And then I think that tongue twisters are good for lower level students because they can practice problematic sounds in a fun way. So it's fun to repeat this tongue twister, and then but by the same way they can practice the sound, saying it over and over again. But it's not stressful like repeating it in class in front of others.
Okay, so the offline participants, do you have any more questions for our presenter? All right. So, Ms. Katie, thank you very much for your presentation here today. And if we have any more questions, they will email you directly to the email you have on the screen. Okay. And thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you. I wanted to ask, how do I share the English Challenge Toolbox? I made an extra file, so if they want this, they can have like a lot of challenges. How should I share that?
I think you can upload it to the. Tôi muốn share cái này thì làm thế nào nhỉ? You can share the link to the chat box first, and then the organizer, maybe they will save it and send it into the feedback, the forum. And thank you for sharing. And you can also find this session online at the drifter.com. Okay. Thank you very much, Ms. Katie.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Okay.
Thank you, everyone.